In the hood YouTube, this is Crazy Samurai 71 here, bringing you a video. Today we finally got our the packaging for the Legacy Communicator, which I'll tell you looks really nice. Apparently they're going to be doing a convention in the UK. Now I am in the US first of all, so I just want to make you aware. And there's this convention that's going on. It's the MCM Comic Con. So. It's a UK convention, and obviously I don't live in the UK, so I am not going to be able to go to this. But apparently they're going to be having like it available early access this month at that convention, which is pretty cool for all you UK people out there. Fortunately for me and a lot of people who are in the US and a lot of other areas, we're not getting that, but we'll have to wait until July of this year. Anyway, the packaging looks real, but I just want to make you aware of that for those that are like into UK and are planning on going. That's something to look forward to. Or if you're considering going, do it. It's coming out this May, so you guys can get it early access, or you can wait like most people and wait till July. Yeah. Anyway, the packaging looks, but let's continue on. Otherwise, the packaging. So it looks really nice. Apparently, it's going to have window box packaging where it's going to have the, as you can see, there's probably an image I'll have up, which will show that it will have the traditional kind of lightning bolt Power Rangers symbol, and where that is, and that's where the window box is. You'll end up seeing the Legacy Communicator. Now, there's a few things that I'm curious about, and I'm also a little concerned about. First of all, the pricing on this. You may be wondering, it's about $70. Now, that's actually not too bad. It's not as bad as I was expecting it to be. I'm glad that it's actually that much. What I will say, though, is that I'm hoping that, for those that don't already know, there are supposed to be the little backings that are supposed to go on to the communicators for the different colors. So, it's going to have the core 5, red, blue, black, yellow, and pink, as well as green and white, which is very cool that it's going to have both. But what I'm hoping for is that it's all in one box. It's not like, oh, there's going to be a set for this and a set for that. I'm hoping it's all just like you pick it up and it's all in there together, and you can just use it like it is as a backing or like a plate or whatever. That would be ideal. That would obviously also help with understanding the value on this, because it isn't too expensive, but it definitely is on the higher end of price, which is something to note. But I mean, like if you really factor in, it's like $5 per piece or whatever. I mean, that's not too bad because it's like 7 of those plates. It's not too bad. Other thing, I really am hoping that, like, I'm sure the quality on it is going to be very nice. But what I'm hoping for is that there's some things that are unique about it. Like, I'm sure it's going to have the communicator beep. I'm sure it's going to have, the theme song and all that. But what I'm hoping for is something interesting, something different. Like, for example, one of the possibilities that I'm thinking of is they could get something like maybe David Felding, who plays Zordon, to maybe do some voiceovers that would go into the communicator, sort of like how they did for the Legacy Saba, where they would, do these voiceovers that would go into the communicator, and either there'd be a light up that would like match how he spoke, or something else, like, sound bars or whatever, or something like that, just because I feel like something of that sort. And then maybe even get Richard Horowitz, who played who did the voice of Alpha 5. If those two things could happen, like, something like that wouldn't be too bad. That would give more incentive to get it, because if it's just the communicator beep and the theme song and a nice looking communicator and some beeping sounds here and there, I mean, that's nice, but it loses a lot of purpose and value. And I'm personally, this is one of those things that I really was excited for, because I've always wanted the communicator, just because, it's one of those cool items other than the morpher that's just kind of cool. So that's why I'm hoping that they do something to make it interesting. I mean, it's nice that that most likely we're gonna get all those backings, but it's like, if we're just getting the backings and we're gonna have very minimal sound effects, is it really worth it? Maybe. I mean, obviously for whoever is watching this, whoever you guys are that might be watching this, you might say this is completely worth it. even if I'm going to buy it, I don't even care. I'm just going to buy it even if it has 2 sound effects. I'm still going to buy it because it's Legacy line. But at the same time, I'm hoping that they actually think wisely and really choose to add something to differentiate it and make it worthwhile, because the plates and all that are nice, but it's like, it's nice for a little while, and it's like you're gonna choose one and you're gonna use that one and then occasionally maybe swap every once in a while, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you're gonna be wearing it all the time unless you choose to. And like, that's my concern, is that like, how is this going to be reasonable? I mean, I like the fact that it's gonna have all those plates and all that, but it's like there has to be some incentive that's gonna build off of that. Does it mean that I won't buy it? I don't know. Maybe. I haven't really bought any Legacy stuff myself. I've wanted to, but I keep on holding back because everything's very expensive, and I'm waiting for stuff. I mean, the clearance stuff I could totally go for, but I'm saving my money for Power Morphicon because I'm expecting to get some nice stuff there, and I really rather save my money up for that, just so that I have a lot of money for that, where I can spend on a whole bunch of items and get some stuff on some good deals, and also some stuff that may not be the greatest deals, but some decent prices, just because I really want to save a lot of my money for that event, because then I can purchase a lot of really cool items and stuff, and I'm able to get a lot more stuff rather than getting like an item. So definitely interesting stuff. I'd love to know what you guys think. Are you guys planning on buying the Legacy Communicator? Do you like the window box packaging? Do you like the whole entire look of seeing all the Rangers on the front and all that? And do you think it looks good? To me, it kind of has like an older vibe that I kind of like. It looks like the original like show look almost, in a way. Like, it just kind of works. I don't know. I really kind of like it. But what are you guys thinking? I would love to know that in the comments. Please leave yours there, and also subscribe and like. And I'll see you guys next time. So until then, guys, I'm Crazy Samurai 71, and goodbye, guys.